I suppose I just wanna be successful. This thing that we call hip-hop at one point was slowly dying. But you see, most of these rappers out now are always lying. They only talking about killing, sex, money, and drugs. Really? Is that all that we can think of? Is killing, sex, money, and drugs? It's like cats don't want to be nothing more than a thug, with flags hanging out their pockets and their pants below their waist. Listen, man, you know this whole pants sagging trend started up in prison, man. So by sagging your pants, it's like you're saying you put me in the place I need to be, which is jail. And this is not a part of God's plan, so it's like you're already starting to fail. You see, God made hip-hop to be used for its glory. It started out as positivity. But now God and hip-hop are slowly getting farther apart like the opposite of proximity. But in actuality, this is reality. It's kind of like we're putting hip-hop on Sub-Zero and causing a fatality. You see, a lot of rappers is whack and it should be a crime. It's like most of these cats are just scared to go forward like a receding hairline. People to me like Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan, no shade, but they're not real artists, you see. Yeah, they make catchy hooks, but most of the time it just sounds quite retarded. Hip-hop is like a premature baby, it needs to grow in garlic incubation. Only then like escalators we can progress in elevation. So please stop listening to all these jerks like masturbation. You see, I'm a New York rapper who now sees clear. I see me in heaven rapping for God, that is my final destination. So if you still want to listen to this hip-hop being controlled by a dark night, I will never stop rapping for God until hip-hop has completely given its heart and soul to what is right. That is why I say hip-hop is on a movement to find love, a movement to find peace, a movement to find happiness, a movement to find a savior, a movement to find God. And I'm pretty sure that you can look at me and tell that I am a young brother who failed. I had to escape my mental prison like I was breaking out of jail. You see, I was locked down with screws like a toilet seat, and I was digging myself in the ground like football cleats. And as I met God, it's kind of like I found that peace. And now I'm rapping God in the street when they put in a beat, and being a man of God, it's like I'm at my peak. But I can always go farther, there's so much in my reach. It's like I couldn't walk, like I had 2 broken feet. But see, God make me hot like that subway heat. So just listen and envision that cotton picking decision. We saw the vision, wishing and missing the sun that was risen. See, now they hanging like a loose noose, claiming they shoot. Ain't that a hoop? Now we just head shooting like John Book's booth. But if I'm spitting in the booth, some could call it the truth. And you could come ask some questions, I can show you all the proof. See, they want to smoke a lot, have some robberies, but honestly, these little kids is just too blind to see. Man, I'm just saying, like in Dragon Ball Z, only through the truth you can get set free. But since they can't see, yo, it's too hard to steer. Their ears is closed, and so they just don't want to hear. They gave a lot of pressure, now they pressuring their peers. I'm staying solid with God like I'm down with Metal Gear. But most of these young MCs think they holding the key. But see, most of them is averaging the letter grade D. Gangsters not like me, posers, yeah, they might be. Their egos too much, like a new pair of Nikes. They're acting too cocky like the Boondocks Raleigh. They need the stimulus package, this ain't will rock me. A bunch of fellas who were selling, wanted to go to heaven, got caught at the 7-Eleven, robbing and Sean Bellin. Some are dumb like Sarah Palin with seeds like watermelon. So they telling how they try to explore the world like Magellan. Some run around, but they academically failing. It's like they try to be a thug, but inside, they just want to be felons. You have to know your past so that you can see your future. Can't enjoy winning if you was never a loser. Have to know your past so that you can see your future. Can't enjoy winning if you was never a loser. You have to know your past so that you can see your future. Cause you can never, ever enjoy winning if you was never a loser. Peace.